Hello guys, today hope you guys fine and well, healthy. Yeah, I note here some topics today. Want to talk about some new topics. I just like to share my own experience and opinions with people. Mean this is you can say spiritual or natural things, neutral things, but there have also like traditional belief or faith or culture system. I'm not totally deny traditional system or faith or cultures, but there's some things if you see in traditions, there's something really universal and something really truth, and also some cultural things really truth and really universals, benefit or beneficence. Some culture also sense something that have very universal and very truth for universal beneficence. But here is the things you have to identify what kind of things and what is the thing it is good for universal people, or it is universal truth, or it is beneficial for everyone's. There, these things not hurting or hunting or giving problem anyone's, making benefit or beneficial or making profit for everyone's. Those things you can accept and you can agree with these things. That kind of things you can see some traditional beliefs inside and some cultural people and some religious people too. But all religious things is not like a false or fakes, or but there some things have good for everyone's, but everyone's for equality or facility or beneficence or profits or everyone peace or happiness or joy. You can accept these things. But here is today my uh, main talks about like why being become spirituals. Mostly people's, if you see religious people, some like a Muslim belief or Catholic belief, Hindu belief, Buddhism belief, or Jewish belief, or Sikh belief, they have a some when you born in as a religious family. Your friend are religious. Your friend will teach you or show you the what they follow and what the doings. They have a some faith or belief, religions, generation by generation, and putting your daily life, your daily living to follow this or some activity to do this. Then this thing your mind come automatically and it's come your mind automatically and you, but that time you don't know so many things, other part of worlds or so many things you don't know, that you know first your primary things from your parents or your society or your relatives, and you don't have a judge for this thing is correct or right or truth or false or wrong or right. But you, your parent can be wrong, your friend can be right, Your relative can be right, relative can be wrong. Your society can be wrong, society can be right. Their thing is important thing. You have to judge what is the wrong or right. If you have no right to judge, then that you don't have a choice or freedom. Your wisdom or your knowledge have no choice and no freedom. If you don't have your mental and physical understanding or knowledge or wisdom to use on freedom, then this wisdom or knowledge not a perfect, not a truth. That's why you need anything, good or bad, mostly good things for you need totally freedom your mind, totally free your mind from all kind of undertakings or under pressures or forcing someone's. Your mind totally need to free forcing from someone's, forcing from unknowns or forcing from friend, relative, family, community, country or whatever. If you have on mental totally freedoms, free thinkings and free thoughts and free speech or free opinions or free your own practice, then you know you can judge what is the right and wrongs, and you see the wrongs things, bad things. This is make you sufferings, afraid, depressed, unhappy, sadness, and you make enemy, unsecure your life. You should not accept or agree with this naturally. You're going to live these things, love these things, and you're going to separate yourself from those kind of things. That's why you need your own mental physical freedom. If you don't have on mental physical freedoms, then you cannot be perfect person or perfect understanding or wisdom or knowledge. You don't have this. If you have this on mental and physical freedom and free opinion, free choice, free speech or free thinking, that then you have the proper and perfect wisdom, knowledge and understanding. It is very important to awaken self, enlighten selves. This is the very old truth. This is the neutral truth. Here, why being become spiritual? Cause of the things here. Anyhow, one of that how is this you being become spiritual from family, friend, relatives. And second things, and being going to be illness, sickness, and disease, physical problem, mental problem, being so much stress, and being so much depressed, and being don't have enough money, then being one, oh please help me, care me, support me, or bless me, pray for me, sunburn me. From my sufferings, my depression, my misery, or my hard times, or my pain, my illness, my sickness, my disease, then some people come, oh no, you pray this thing, do this thing, do this thing. Then you're going to be well, or healthy, or good. You will be relieved from your suffering, misery. That kind of things become being sometime. It is called spiritual, but there's so much ignorance with spirituality. And other way you can see thoughts things here. Sometimes human being go old as age, like automatically it is natural being lose physicals energy, being lose mental capacity to things or memorize or rememberings or guessing things earlier and understanding things earlier, being lost on mental sharpness, and then being lost physicals, so many things like capacity, you can say energy, you can calls people's how people eat good food, people when being old you don't see that their taste because there's his body and tongues have uh, ability he lose it to just the taste, and some people lose hearings, and his ears lose the ability to catch someone voice, to judge good and bad or uncertain answer these things or display these things, knowing these things. This is happen when you go old. You physicals, so many things you have to damage, going to damage day by day, day after day. Then people say, oh, people get afraid. Then, oh, I have to lose more things, and I have to be die. I have to lose also. I have to lose eye. Some people cannot see anymore, and when you go older, he loses his eyes, watching, seeing capacity. Then people get afraid. I start afraid, stress like. Then being become more spiritual. No, I need someone to shelter me or protect me or help me, care me to losing physical or mental ability, capacity, quality, activities, and people become spirituals. And another things, this is three things you see, and most important thing here, if those kind of spirituality cannot bring your lives changing that much, or cannot be aware you that much, because this is you coming from a great stress or traditional value or family value or family systems or family characters or your physical illness or sickness, mental sickness or illness. Very important things. But those very important thing. When you become a spiritual, you should have understand what is the spirituality, true spirituality. Spirituality have so many parts, so many religious spirituality, so many spirituality. But here's very important is natural spirituality is very important. You have to see your physical and mental and mental truth and nature's reality, what's going on, and you have to observe and aware about your arounds, nature's what's going on. Those things you can aware when you have 100% mental physical ability. Otherwise, it's very hard to observe. Very important. That's a physical, mental both need balance for you want to be yours properly and perfect and wellly. You need physical, mental also support to yours. If you don't have a physical, mental supports properly, it is very hard to be yours. But you see some people's in historically people behind. Sometimes people succeed awareness, being sick, being illness, or being disabled, and being old or physicals, oldest, but be succeed. But that because people physically problem, but mentally people very strong and sharp. People catch earlier and aware earlier. What's going on my body? Why my body this happens? What's happened? Why I get this kind of illness or disease and problems or sickness? Why I hurt? Then people's awares properly present moments, and people awaken. People become enlightened. That kind of position is possible too, but it is not for all. You need to have the mentals really a strong capacity or sharp ability to catching things, ourselves, ourselves, and right way. That can do it. That can be success in proper way, and same times. And then I note another thing. Most of the things time scientifically you see the calls brains, good brain, bad brain, sharp brain, or lot of type of brain that explain about brains. Someone have a biggest brain, someone has small brain, someone brain have a something wrong, something good. This is science calls. If you have a good brain or big brain, you're going to be intelligent, intellectuals, or you're going to be great person, or you're intelligent person, you're success persons. The mostly value brain, but in if you see neutral philosophy or neutral psychology, they don't call this thing brain. They don't give this much importance. Brain is one kind of part of the our body. Like we have the hand, we need hand to use to uh, eating food or anything carry, anything lifting, anything guarding or protecting our body, other parts. And same, you have a feet, our feet protecting our body to walk one place to another place, carry things and one place to another place, do things for helping, like our eyes helping us to see the worlds and see the things. Our ears, we have ears, we can hearing someone voice good, bad or whatever, helping our body. Like same brain also the part of the our body. Everyone have a brain same. That's why if you see oldest philosophy or oldest world culture and enlightened neutral philosophy, their brain not that much important. Brain, all brain, everybody will have a brain. Man, woman, dog, cats, animals, fish, everyone have a brains. Everyone have brains. Every living being have a brains. That's me. Brain not everything. Brain is not everything. Everybody have a brains. Things, your wisdom, your minds, not your mind and body. Mind and body, when you after their mind and body above have your wisdoms and knowledge. Your mind and body brain part of our body. Their mind have a, so many parts, thousand parts, good, bad, this thing, that thing, million parts. Our minds. Every single second, our mind changes. Every single second, our mind changing, changing. Our mind does so many thinking, so many talking, so many planning, and so many worry. Our mind does so many things. Human being minds. Same. They were enlightened philosophy say awareness and observations. This is towards wisdom and knowledge. Wisdom does this. Wisdom and knowledge is bigger and powerful than mind and body. If you lead can lead your mind and body, then you will not get I don't want to say you can reincarnation things or the rebirth things. You will not get suffers or misery or stress or depression or afraid, or you will not have enemy anymore, because we got all enemy and depressions or stress, upsets or suffering, misery, cost of the we don't have capacity to lead our mind and body. What our mind does, body go this and down these things. What minds comes, body help sometime, help most of it, help each other. Body and mind help each other. Mind use the body to get things from outside the world, listening voice and smiling things, and hear and see the things and touching the things and get the feelings, good, bad, feeling, whatever. And those all things our mind, body does. Body use body, mind use the body, and then mind judge this. Oh, this is good, I want this. This is bad, I don't want this. And then this is thing, mind think this is good, I want this. This can be anything. It can be food, it can be things, it can be anything. It can be feeling, whatever. Their mind lead body. That's why we need to enlighten philosophy say, no, you have to stop leading our body to mind. You have to lead wisdom. Wisdom will lead mind and body. How to lead? When you see anything, when you do anything, when you think anything, when mind doing, mind thinking, mind talkings, and mind worries, mind upsets, mind depress, mind stress, mind feels sufferings, then awareness need to awareness them. Oh, this is suffering. This is stressful. This is I feel insecure, and I feel unsafe, and I feel upset. I'm depressed. This is called awareness. You need to know this awareness. Observe your mental status, mental possession, what's going on, mind. Same, you have to observe your body. Oh, my body, today I feel very hot, and today I feel very cold. Right now I feel very cold. No, I feel sick. I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm tired. I'm sick. And what kind of status your mind right now? Just you have to know this, observe this. This is called observe and awareness. Both things part of wisdom. Part of wisdom. This part of wisdom. You have to lead your mind and body by the wisdom. Not if your mind lead your body, then you get sufferings, you get a worry, you get a upset, you get a depressed, you get a stress, you get afraid, you have enemy, you feel unsafe, insecure. You know, have a relax, you're tired, you're so tired. If your mind and body will lead your wisdom, then you're not anymore tired. You will kill your tiredness, your enemy, and your depressions, your stress, your afraid, or your sufferings, your tiredness, only is possible by wisdom. You have to awareness and observe things. Very important. This is the enlightenment philosophy. It's 100,000 years human history. When you start human history, this is practicing by human history. Modern science, no, they don't give value this philosophy or psychology anymore. The value brains, body, not even mind. They only give value minds. They try to like one cars and create the car have a problem, its tire, if tire is puncture, and fix the tire, and then again drive, again can drive, and have any engine, part of engines have problem, let's change the engine and then fix and again drive. But human body, you cannot compare 100% with car. As a human body or mind, 1,000 billion times powerful source than materialistic cars or machines. Scientific science, oh no, powerful brain, powerful engine, or low powerful engine, high powerful engine, like high powerful brain or low powerful brain is one kind of the comparing it materials, our human body. But enlightened philosophy or enlightened psychology say 1,000 billion times more powerful is wisdom, not a brain. Those wisdom can solve our all kind of problem, mental and physical, not a brains. That's why we need to sharp our brain. How to sharp your brain? How to sharp your brain? Only you have to awareness. You have to be observation. Is wisdom. If you use wisdom, your and mind and body going to free from all kind of problems, all kind of unhappiness, sufferings, depressions, everything. Their brain is not important. Important is your wisdom, your awareness, your awakens your observations. If you start observation day after day, and your observation going to most powerful, most capable, and you're knowing more and more, and you learn more and more, in you awakens. When you 100% you properly you awake awards, and you become enlightened man. And you are free from all kind of mental physical sufferings, mental physical misery, stress, depression, afraids, and suffer, upset. This is enlightenment philosophy. Those are my own. I'm talking those things from my own practice or experience. I'm almost this field practicing this awareness my daily life almost 18 to now I'm almost close to be 40, 20, 38, 40. Then I start my awareness my age of is 20. This is my own experience on understanding what I learned from natures and truths, and so many enlightened peoples this world come and goes. Not the only Buddha. There are before Buddha thousand people, million beings enlightens this world. Now we still have so many enlightens, but you don't know them. And because those and in future also so many people become enlightened who have awareness. You can be enlightened at any times, anytime, anywhere, any place. Enlightened for no need to be uh, any identity. Anybody can be enlightened. Just you need awareness self and or observe selves and learn the truth, learn the nature, knowing the nature, knowing the truths. It is very important. Thank you guys for my long talks. With take your times and stay with me.